Right, Delhi High Court to pronounce order on Arvind Kejriwal's bail. This is much awaited. In fact, Kejriwal had been given relief briefly by the lower court, but moments later we saw the ED arguing before the Delhi High Court as they moved the High Court, saying until their arguments are not heard, Kejriwal's bail should not be granted. And then Kejriwal's counsel also approached the Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, we'll wait for the Delhi High Court's verdict. So all eyes right now focused around what the Delhi High Court has to say on Arvind Kejriwal's bail plea. Shrishti Oja joining us live for more on that. Shrishti, Delhi High Court to decide bail or no bail for Kejriwal today. The bench is assembled.
Definitely, Nabila, quite a very important day for Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, because it is today's order that will decide at least for today whether or not Arvind Kejriwal will be walking out of Tihar jail or not. Remember, earlier High Court had imposed an interim stay on the bail order which granted Arvind Kejriwal bail. The Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court's order was stayed in the interim by the High Court, and today the High Court is all set to pronounce its final order on the aspect of stay. The Enforcement Directorate, calling trial court's bail order completely illegal, has sought a stay on that order till the time High Court decides Enforcement Directorate's plea challenging Arvind Kejriwal's bail. Now we have my colleague Kanu Sharda, who's sending us live updates from the High Court, which is pronouncing its order right now. The bench is saying that it has considered arguments made by both the sides. The court has referred to ED submissions where they said that the trial court had admitted that they have not gone through all the documents and all the material that was submitted by Enforcement Directorate before the court. According to High Court, such observation by the trial court that material produced before it was not considered was not correct. That's a big remark which is coming in from the High Court against the trial court which granted bail, saying that for the trial court, while granting bail, to make a comment in its order saying that they have not gone through all the documents and the material placed before it was not correct. The High Court has also said that court is of the opinion that it requires proper consideration by the court. This observation has been made with regard to ED submission that not enough time was given to the probe agency to argue before the lower court. Remember, it was ED's main argument before High Court that they were not given enough opportunity to oppose the grant of bail to Arvind Kejriwal. Their arguments were asked to be cut short by the judge. These were some scathing allegations which were made by the probe agency, and the High Court is now saying that it is of the opinion that that allegation does require consideration, proper consideration of the court. So clearly, High Court agreeing with the Enforcement Directorate here to the extent that they're saying that that aspect, that allegation which has been made by ED at least needs to be considered, that they were not given proper time. They have not dismissed that allegation at the outset. The High Court has, in another important remark, has said that the twin conditions of Section 44 of PMLA, which deals with grant of bail in offences of money laundering, has not been considered by the vacation judge which granted bail to Arvind Kejriwal. The vacation bench did not consider the Satyendra Kumar until judgment in perspective. Again, big observation coming from the High Court, because remember, Enforcement Directorate had argued before the High Court that the trial court, while granting bail to Arvind Kejriwal, did not consider the twin conditions of bail under PMLA as it was supposed to. Remember, when we talk about the twin conditions of bail, which make getting bail under money laundering way more, the conditions are stricter than usual IPC offences, and the getting a bail under money laundering is more difficult as compared to the IPC offences because of these twin conditions. Now, ED had said that particular section and the requirement under Section 45 have not been dealt with by the trial court properly. Any observation about Arvind Kejriwal not having committed prima facie offence has not been made as was required under the PMLA law. Now, the High Court has also in a way agreed with ED submissions and said that the twin conditions of bail were not considered by the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court while granting bail. So as of now, the order is still being dictated, but as of now, the observations which are coming in from the High Court clearly do not look like it's going in the favour of Arvind Kejriwal, because they have in a way agreed with two of the important submissions which were highlighted by the Enforcement Directorate while arguing and trying to prove that the trial court order granting bail to Kejriwal was filled with illegalities, not just related to facts of the case, but also in terms of law. They did not deal with the PMLA provisions properly, is what the ED had said, and now the High Court has also agreed with it. The order is still being pronounced, and we will know what exactly is Arvind Kejriwal's fate once the order is pronounced. The High Court has also said that trial court should not have given any finding which is opposite to High Court's finding. Yes, Nabila, back to you.
You know, it was interesting how the lower court, when granting bail to Arvind Kejriwal, pointed at how the ED had not been able to substantiate Arvind Kejriwal's links with the proceeds of the crime, and therefore he can be granted bail and let off because there's no proceeds of the crime that they have found, and they're not being able to, they're not at least adequately able to link it with Kejriwal. There's no proof to its link with Kejriwal. So ED now arguing on that basis at the Delhi High Court. The arguments took place for quite a while. It came out to be quite dramatic. If you can take us through, what was ED's response to the lower court's observation?
Well, Abira, as of now, we have a big breaking coming from High Court. The Delhi High Court, in a big setback to Arvind Kejriwal, has decided to continue the stay that it had earlier imposed on the bail order, which means that today's order is not in favor of Arvind Kejriwal. Again, a big setback to him, because this order means is that the stay on the grant of bail will now continue. He cannot walk out of jail, at least as of now.
But would you be able to tell us, if you can give us more clarity, Arvind Kejriwal now will remain in Tihar jail. He will continue remaining in prison at this point. His stay order will continue, but continue till when? No relief for Arvind Kejriwal, that's understood. But till when will the stay order remain?
Well, Nabila, the stay order will continue till the time the High Court decides on ED's plea challenging his bail order, or till the time he gets any relief from the Supreme Court. Because remember, Arvind Kejriwal has also approached the Supreme Court already. The matter is listed before the court tomorrow. Supreme Court had asked Kejriwal to wait for High Court's today's order and had decided to hear the matter only after High Court's final order will come out. Supreme Court had said that it would like to consider High Court's final order, have that order in record, and then eventually it will go on and hear the matter. So what will happen tomorrow before Supreme Court, when the matter is likely to be listed, is something that will be very important, because what the top court will have to say on this particular order is something that will be very important to see. Unless and until he gets some relief from the Supreme Court, he will have to stay behind bars till the time Delhi High Court decides on ED's plea.